On February 12, 2008, two visions of the future collided over a Marine recruitment station in downtown Berkeley, California. The whole dispute over this Marine recruitment station is really about stopping the illegal, immoral war and the torture state. Code Pink dug the trenches for this battle with weekly protests and appeals to the city council to close the station down. World Can't Wait and many other activists soon joined in. When the Berkeley City Council took a bold, principled stand, calling the recruiters uninvited and unwelcome intruders, this clearly struck a raw nerve with the powers that be and their pro-war crowd. When three World Can't Wait activists chained themselves to the front door of the recruiters station, declaring that this outpost of the war machine would not be open for business as usual, this sent the right-wing bloggers and the fascistic group Move America Forward into an even greater frenzy, setting the stage for the events of February 11th and 12th, the Battle of Berkeley. In response to threats and a planned protest against the City Council by Move America Forward, Code Pink called for a 24-hour peace-in vigil on the City Hall lawn to support the Council's original stand. World Can't Wait joined into this right away.
We've got Code Pink on this side of the street in Berkeley. Tomorrow, Move America Forward is going to be on the other side of the street in the park. I spoke with one of the leaders of Move America Forward on the phone tonight. She says that they will start arriving at 5 a.m. tomorrow. Now, that group wants the city to, first of all, rescind that letter against the Marines. It wants an apology to the troops.
You're asking me a question, it's an oxymoron. You said I'm a military person, and do I think? Don't you know that no military people think?
God bless America and God bless our troops. Exactly.
Now I do not understand where your Christian philosophy comes from, where it's okay to kill people in the name of Jesus. Okay, let's spread the love of God by killing everybody who's not Christian.
Yeah, you heard what I said. Get the hell out of here, you.
Keep on talking. Keep on talking.
Come on over here, man.
The right wing had been given a permit for Martin Luther King Jr. Park, including an area where this whole skateboarding community gathers every morning before school.
Go to any of those countries, you protesting, they will kill your butt.
And then
So we're protesting.
Can we use our right to skate then that you said that we
cleansing in the Constitution? I don't
We don't do ethnic cleansing.
Oh yeah, cleanse. You know it. It's an ethnic cleanse. Ethnic cleanser.
Look. This skate block is here to get us off the street.
The revolution started today. It started in Berkeley. This is just the beginning, right? We're building a movement of millions in this country. Movement of millions. Movement of millions. This is just the beginning. It's starting right here in Berkeley. Starting right here in Berkeley. We got to do it.
By mid-morning, an even larger group was converged at and around the encampment. A wide variety of people of conscience bearing signs and banners and holding a press conference, all to declare their support for the Berkeley City Council's stand against the recruiting station and to further declare Berkeley's resolve to shut it down.
Protest!
As the crowds on both sides grew, and after a few more initial and sharp skirmishes, it became increasingly clear that the anti-war side was gaining momentum and the upper hand. Then, just before noon, the scene took a dramatic turn. Hundreds of orange-clad students poured out of Berkeley High into the park, joining their classmates who had already been confronting the pro-war invaders all morning long. Police were blatantly using kid gloves on the right-wingers, while the same officers hassled, often very harshly, the students, skaters, and other anti-war protesters. In the liberal city of Berkeley, all day, hundreds of pro-war right-wingers were protected and supported by Berkeley police, with reinforcements from the Oakland Police Department and the Alameda County Sheriff's deputies, according to press reports. The police repeatedly allowed intense physical provocations and attacks by the pro-war crowd against the youth, yet freely roughed up students and anyone else who attempted to defend these young people. Over the course of the afternoon, the police would display increasing belligerence toward the youth, aggressively jabbing them with batons, hitting teenagers in the back and the chest, and sometimes shoving protesters to the ground.
Hey, look at what these cops stand for! We won't go! We won't go! We won't go!
Later in the afternoon, 2 young skateboarders were arrested by police, supposedly to defuse a confrontation with Move America Forward supporters, who were not arrested. The sister of one of those arrested was arrested herself when students and others sitting and protesting on the steps of the Berkeley Police Department were driven off with unnecessary police brutality. As the time to begin the city council meeting approached, in the midst of this intense protest and dissent, and with hundreds from both sides waiting to speak during the public comment period, the police lined up the Move America Forward crowd right next to the anti-war protesters, sparking off another round of confrontation and debate.
Wrapping whole villages in barbed just following orders, right? Time to disobey orders.
You're a terrorist yourself, sir.
Why is that? Why am I a
You are
terrorist?
teaching hatred to children.
That's
You're
murder.
treasonous,
That's
sir.
right.
You're
Treasonous, fine. That's the logic of your thing. If you oppose anything about U.S. policy, you are treasonous. See, this is the freedom that you say we should fight for.
Are the immigrants a criminals? Are the Muslims a criminals? Who is a criminal?
As night fell, the Berkeley City Council convened.
I have never been as proud to be from Berkeley as I was when I heard about the courageous stand that the city council took against the recruiters and against the war. Today, hundreds, if not thousands, of Berkeley High students came out to make their voices heard. Their message was clear: shut it down. They braved police batons and violent pro-war demonstrators who punched a 15-year-old kid in the nose and spit in another 15-year-old's face. And they reminded me of those students who sat down at the Woolworth's lunch counter in 1960 to stop segregation. And people said the same thing about them. They said, you're not respecting their right to do business. Well, what about the business? What kind of business are they actually doing there? What are they recruiting for? 1 million Iraqis are dead. 4 million have been forced to leave their homes. Torture, rape, and collective punishment are carried out daily. World Can't Wait is determined to shut down this recruiting station, and we are not going to stop. We will be out there at the recruiting station again this Friday, February 15th, with the youth of Berkeley, and we will be shutting it down through mass, nonviolent civil disobedience. And World Can't Wait, I want to add, has also received hundreds of letters in support of the Berkeley City Council, which we will deliver to City Council members soon.
Thank you.
Shutting it down, down to the ground. Shutting it down, we gonna burn